Welcome to Public Speaking Mastery, 6 Tips for Leaders to Captivate Any Audience. Did you know that public speaking tops the list of fears for most people? It beats out heights, bugs, and even deep water. In fact, about 75% of people experience some anxiety when it comes to public speaking. But here's the good news, you can overcome this. In this series, we'll dive into 6 powerful tips that can transform you from a nervous speaker into a confident communicator. Each chapter is designed to tackle key aspects of public speaking, from your opening line to your closing statement. Whether you're addressing a boardroom or a banquet hall, these strategies will elevate your ability to captivate and influence your audience. Get ready to command the room with poise, engage with your audience on a deeper level, and leave a lasting impression every time you speak. Stick around as we uncover the secrets to public speaking that will set you apart as a leader. Ready to begin? Let's jump right in. Chapter 1. Command the room. Crafting your opening with impact. When you step up to speak, your opening words lay the foundation for your entire presentation. Imagine the impact of starting with something that immediately grabs everyone's attention. For instance, did you know that public speaking is often ranked as one of the top fears people have, even more than heights or spiders? This fact alone can resonate with your audience, making them feel understood right from the start. Using a personal anecdote can also be incredibly effective. Think about a moment in your life that's relevant to your topic and share it. This isn't just about filling time, it's about making a connection. As the saying goes, personal stories humanize you, giving your audience a thread of connection from the very start. Questions are another powerful tool. Pose a provocative question to your listeners to stimulate their thoughts. For example, what if I told you that one small change in your daily routine could drastically improve your life? This kind of opening makes your audience ponder, engaging them mentally. Remember, your goal in the first few minutes is to establish a bond with your audience. They need to trust you, and your opening should build that trust. Humor can be a part of this. A light joke or a witty remark can ease nerves, yours and theirs, and set a friendly tone. It's also crucial to be authentic. People can sense insincerity, so speak from a place of genuine passion and knowledge. As leadership expert Simon Sinek points out, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Let your enthusiasm for your subject shine through right from the start. Finally, your opening should be concise. Get to the point quickly. You only have a few seconds to capture the attention of your audience. A cluttered start can lose you valuable attention and engagement. Chapter 2. The Art of the Pause. Timing your words for drama. Pausing is a powerful speech technique that is often underutilized. Strategic pauses can create suspense, highlight important points, and give your speech a rhythm that captivates listeners. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. A pause can let an important point sink in. After delivering a key message, a pause allows your audience to digest the information. This can be particularly effective after delivering statistics that support your argument. For instance, last year, 70% of leaders who practiced mindful communication reported an increase in team productivity. Pause. Pauses also help to build anticipation. Before revealing a significant piece of information or concluding a story, a well-timed pause can keep your audience on the edge of their seats. It's like using a comma in a sentence. It gives the listener a moment to prepare for what's coming next. Moreover, pausing can help you control the pace of your presentation and calm your nerves. It's a moment of silence that allows you to gather your thoughts and proceed with clarity. Effective speakers use pauses not just for their audience, but for themselves as well. To master the art of the pause, practice your speech with intentional silences. Notice how these pauses affect the delivery and reception of your message. Remember, in public speaking, silence speaks volumes. By mastering these techniques in your openings and utilizing strategic pauses, you set yourself apart as a speaker who is not just heard, but truly listened to and remembered. Chapter 3. Gestures that speak louder than words. Body language secrets. Your body language can communicate more than words ever could. A confident stance not only makes you appear more authoritative but also makes you feel more powerful. Harvard psychologist Amy Cuddy suggests, power posing, standing in a posture of confidence, even when we don't feel confident, can boost feelings of confidence. This can have a significant impact on your public speaking. Start with your posture. Stand straight, shoulders back, head up. This position not only projects confidence to your audience but also allows you to breathe better, ensuring your voice remains strong and clear. Next, consider your hands. Open gestures, showing your palms, can signal honesty and engagement to the audience, making them more receptive to your message. Eye contact is another critical element. Locking eyes with different members of the audience can create a sense of connection and intimacy. It's like you're talking to each person individually, which makes your message more personal and impactful. Remember to move naturally. Some speakers pace nervously, which can distract the audience. Instead, use purposeful movement to emphasize your points. Move towards the audience when you are making an important point, and step back when you want them to reflect on what you've just said. Facial expressions also play a significant role. Your facial expressions should match the tone of your message. Smiling can make you appear more approachable and relaxed, which in turn makes the audience feel at ease. By mastering these aspects of body language, you'll not only enhance your ability to communicate but also help ensure that your message is received as intended. Chapter 4. Storytelling Sorcery. Weaving narratives that enthrall. Stories are the universal language of the human experience. Everyone loves a good story because it can transport us, evoke emotions, and inspire actions. As a leader, harnessing the power of storytelling can transform your public speaking from mundane to memorable. Begin with the structure of your story. Every compelling story has a clear beginning, middle, and end. Start with a relatable problem or challenge, build up with the struggles or conflicts involved, and conclude with a satisfying resolution. This structure helps keep your audience engaged as they anticipate each phase of the story. Make your stories relatable. Use scenarios or characters your audience can see themselves in. This connection makes your message more impactful and memorable. For instance, instead of just talking about leadership challenges, tell a story about a specific leader who overcame adversity with innovative solutions. Use vivid details to paint a picture. The more sensory details you include, the more immersive your story becomes. Phrases like, "the chill of the room," or "her warm, encouraging smile," help your audience visualize and feel the story, enhancing their emotional connection. Incorporate dialogue. When you include conversations in your storytelling, it adds dynamism and realism. Dialogue makes the story more engaging and breaks up the narrative, making it easier to follow. Remember, stories are powerful because they can convey messages in ways that facts and data alone cannot. They can stir emotions and drive people to action, making them an invaluable tool in the arsenal of any leader. By integrating these storytelling techniques into your speeches, you're not just speaking to your audience. You're connecting with them on a deeper level, making your messages not just heard, but felt and remembered. Chapter 5. The Art of Adaptation. Reading and reacting to your audience. Adapting your speech to the reactions of your audience can turn a good presentation into a great one. It's about creating a dialogue, even when you're the only one speaking. As you deliver your speech, watch for visual cues. Are people nodding, or do they look confused? Adjusting your pace, tone, and even content on the fly based on these cues can enhance understanding and engagement. Start by learning to interpret facial expressions and body language. A puzzled look might mean you need to clarify your last point. Excitement could suggest moving forward with more related details. Being attuned to these signals allows you to tailor your message more effectively. It's also helpful to ask questions to gauge understanding. Simple inquiries like, "Does that make sense?" or "Shall I go into more detail on this point?" can provide immediate feedback. This not only clarifies comprehension but also makes your audience feel involved. Varying your speech's pace can also help in maintaining interest. If you sense attention waning, pick up the speed a bit or introduce a new, exciting idea. Slowing down when delivering complex information can help ensure it's digested properly. Remember, communication is a two-way street. The best speakers are also attentive listeners, even if the audience isn't speaking out loud. By adapting to the needs and reactions of your audience, you ensure your message is not just delivered but also resonates. Chapter 6. Closing with a bang. Memorable conclusions that motivate. Ending your speech effectively is crucial. It's what people are likely to remember most. A strong close reiterates your main points and leaves your audience inspired. To achieve this, your conclusion needs to be powerful and poignant. One effective strategy is to end with a call to action. Encourage your audience to apply what they've learned. For instance, Start applying these principles today, and watch how your leadership influence grows. This approach directs your audience towards specific actions, giving them a clear path forward. You can also close with a compelling quote that encapsulates your message. Choose something that ties back to your opening or the core theme of your speech. Quotes can elevate the perceived wisdom of your speech and leave a lasting impression. Another technique is to circle back to your opening anecdote or question. This creates a satisfying sense of closure, showing your audience a complete journey from beginning to end. It reinforces your message and makes your speech feel well-rounded. Finally, express gratitude to your audience. Thank them for their time and attention. Showing appreciation can make your audience feel valued and more receptive to your message. By crafting a memorable conclusion, you ensure that your audience leaves not just informed but also motivated to act. This is the hallmark of truly effective public speaking. By following these strategies across all chapters, you're setting up a structure for your YouTube video that not only educates but also engages and inspires your audience. Each chapter builds on the last, creating a comprehensive guide to mastering public speaking as a leader.